Welcome into the finals of the MSBC 2K tournament, brought to you by HyperX and 76 Captial. Adam Rich and Hunter Davidson, more than 6 feet apart across the diag, in fact, for this Michigan-themed event. And boy, Hunter, we've got some great swag on the line. Both competitors have already guaranteed themselves a cloud gaming headset for PS4, but the winner of today's final between Ryan Kraus and Cade Mullendor will also get a ChargePlay Duo controller charging station for PS4 and a Savage USB flash drive, 512 gigs. That's a lot of gigs.
That's right. You can put a lot of games on that bad boy.
A whole bunch of storage. And the competitors today, it's Ryan Kraus out of San Rafael, California, out of the Bay Area, taking on Cade Mullendor, the Michigan native out of Monroe. A little bit of an East-West matchup. Hunter, we're going to start with Ryan as the players ready up. Played last round as the Bucks against Isaiah Page and the Lakers. This time using the Lakers against the Bucks. Do you think he learned anything from Isaiah's gameplay last time that he's going to put to use today?
I have to imagine the answer is yes there. I think he's going to try to get LeBron's jumper working early because, you know, when LeBron's jumper is on, that spreads the defense out a little more, allows you to make more plays. I think that's going to be his focus early on in the game.
And on Cade's side, rolling with the Bucks, Giannis, basically a cheat code in 2K. Going to use Middleton as well, but there's got to be a third guy in there. Who's it going to be for Cade?
I'm looking at Brook Lopez in this game. He's got a nice game. You know, it's a tough matchup with the bigs of the Lakers, but I think Brook Lopez could be the X factor here.
Well, Brook Lopez wins the tip, and we are underway in the MSBC 2K final. Once again, Ryan Kraus with the Lakers taking on Cade Mullendor and the Bucks. Cade missing an easy gimme inside. Fast break chance now for Ryan and the Lakers. LeBron to the cup. Smart foul by the undersized Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, we're going to see some matchup adjustments really early on here in this game.
The type of game where you can't afford to wait. As we saw in Cade's first match, actually, going into an early hole is incredibly problematic with these 3-minute quarters. Really doesn't give you any room for error. And when the ChargePlay Duo controlling charging station and the USB flash drive are on the line, you can't be messing around.
Yeah, we're going to see Ryan stick AD on Giannis here. It's going to be crucial that Ryan can defend Giannis at the perimeter because that slashing game is going to make all the difference in the world.
Well, he is rolling with some size. And, you know, generally Brook Lopez would be able to take advantage of a JaVale McGee from downtown, able to spot up on the perimeter. But based on what we've seen in this tournament so far, jump shots really haven't fallen for many players. And right on cue, another missed one there. And it's now Middleton up the court for the Bucks, still knotted at 0. Middleton pulls back out. Here's Giannis, guarded by the aforementioned AD. Now it is Lopez working inside, slamming inside, and the first points of the game.
Barbecue chicken.
Now, Cade, you talked in your first game about how you were able to power down a Bang energy drink beforehand to get you fired up. Did you do the same here? Stick with that same ritual?
Yeah, today I decided to shotgun it to get it down quicker. Really
It's coursing through his veins right now.
Big stage move. LeBron to the cup. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound down low. Kicks. AD looking to go to work on Giannis, who's also guarding him on the other end of the floor. Now kicks out to KCP. Davis working again inside, backing down. The Greek Freak spins inside, met by Lopez, misses. McGee rebound. The offensive boards, a big spot early for Ryan. Kicks out LeBron, misses again. That board finally secured by the Bucks.
And great post defense from Brook Lopez so far. He's going to have to keep that up. Ooh, that looked clean to me.
Hey, some good defense there by AD, and it really looked like the freight train, Giannis Antetokounmpo, had a free run to the cup. Good defense by Ryan. However, now finds himself trailing 3-0, a minute and a half to go. Defensive slugfest in this game to start.
Okay.
Yeah, both teams having a little trouble taking the lid off here.
Free ball, Middleton. That could be big. It is big. Now a 6-point lead. Cade Mullendor jumping ahead. We thought he could be rusty coming off a, phantom match in the last round. His opponent, Khadijah Cochran, had to forfeit for a myriad of reasons. So Mullendor got out of the way without having to play a second-round opponent easy into the finals and proving that it didn't matter. He would have swept Khadijah anyways.
Yeah, I think Cade, from the beginning has been my dark horse to take this whole tournament home. Repping the mitten. I love to see how he's working so far early.
AD, decent release inside. Finally gets Ryan on the board. But, Hunter, I think you're making that one up. I think you watched that first game and you threw that on as a little end of game.
No way. Run the tape back. I say that before the game starts. Run it back.
Ill-advised 3-ball Giannis. Rebound Lakers. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. A mere 2 points for Ryan. Danny Green pulls up for three. Swatted. Nearly saved by Bledsoe. Sorry, I believe that's Sterling Brown. There's no Wes Matthews on the ground. The helping Bucks going to work. AD swings. McGee inside. JaVale grinding around down low. A little bit of a Shackton move, though. He steps out of bounds. Ball now back to Cade. A little glitchy down low from Ryan and Hunter. We've seen those glitches can play a huge role in these 2K games where just a moment's lag can really throw off a player and lead to a huge turnover. George Hill got LeBron on him. An interesting matchup. LeBron is cold, though. Could be
it's
a
brutal,
big
and it's
factor.
something that these guys have had to deal with the entire tournament.
George Hill working inside.
George
2-on-1.
Hill
Throws
and
the lob.
Dante DiVincenzo coming in here. Oof.
Making use of the subs. Ball was swatted out of bounds. Stays with the Bucks. Good pass inside. Good layup inside. And now a 10-2 lead for Cade with 1.1 to go. Ryan pass up ahead. LeBron touched by a Buck. Not able to get a shot off. And the Milwaukee Bucks and Cade Mullendorf head into the start of the second quarter, leading 10-2. Cade, a dominant first quarter there. What enabled that big surge?
It all starts with defense. We were able to lock up LeBron and AD, and from there, just with some transition, we got Giannis. We got a bunch of good shooters. Just got to play our game.
You mentioned in our production prep interview you were first team all defense, showing it off there. Ryan now driving to the cup. It's LeBron. Passes inside. McGee floats it in off the glass. Ryan finally getting some points. More points, rather, as many points in the first possession as you had in that entire first quarter. The offense just wasn't working. What are you going to change in this second quarter?
I got to play better defense, and I got to take better shots. I've been caught just trying to play catch-up, take bad shots. I got to get back to my game.
We're going to have to hope those jump shots start falling here in the second quarter.
Well, Ryan now looking to grind inside. Given away by AD, a rare turnover, fast break opportunity. The big Ragu to the cup, blows the layup, gets his own miss. Swings back out to Ilyasova, some lag. It's Connaughton, I believe, for three. Rebound, Robin Lopez off the glass and in.
Cade has been killing him on the offensive boards today.
Yeah, and, both sides have had a lot of offensive rebounds as LeBron is fouled and is going to have a chance at the stripe. But at least to me, Hunter, when Ryan's gotten to the offensive glass, he hasn't been able to finish on the follow-up attempts. Whereas when Cade has gotten there, he's been almost automatic on the second shot.
Yeah, grabbing the offensive board is just half the battle. The second chance points are going to be a difference maker in a game like this, and you got to convert.
Shots in tight, critical for both sides. Missed layups can be a huge factor. Perfect release, though, on the other end. Wes Matthews extending the lead out to 9 for Cade. A little bit probably heartbreaking for the near Detroit native to roll with the Milwaukee Bucks, but it could be paying off in the form of a charge play duo, controller charging station, and a USB flash drive as Cade now finds himself up 11. Those HyperX products soon within reach. LeBron, though, on the other end, a slam dunk to cut things to single digits and one. You said it best, Hunter. Now a chance to cut the lead to 8. Ryan playing a little bit of catch-up, but staying tight, staying competitive, looking to stay within a puncher's reach. You never know, that knockout blow could come at any point.
Yeah, that was a big play. He's got to start stringing some stops together here, but that's a good way to start building some momentum.
Yeah, looking to play fast while holding on to the basketball. Always tough in 2K. You get those occasional glitches on those up and down passes where your CPU will either pass to the wrong person or it'll just get easily stolen. Great pump fake by Bledsoe. Better swat, but another offensive board. Giannis down low. He missed it. AD the board. A fast break chance now for Ryan. LeBron to the cup. Swings corner. Stolen by Wes Matthews. Boy, we've been saying his name a bunch. Giannis on the other end. A questionable glitch jump shot on the other end. And one finish from, I believe, Ersan. It's Brook Lopez. Hunter, we remarked in the last game that Brook Lopez has way too much hair for this video game. He's got a little bit of an Ilyasova vibe.
He's looking a little European out there.
Exactly. Someone needs to give him a buzz. LeBron to the cup. Left hand scooping in. Lead now back down to 9. Cade leading 20-11. Just under a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah, Ryan's staying in striking distance, but you can't keep trading buckets.
Giannis 3-ball rattles home. That's a tough pill to swallow. Ryan had a few of those in his game with the Bucks. And when Giannis is hitting threes, this Bucks team is dang near unstoppable.
Really tough.
And compounding matters, LeBron misses. Looks like he's cold again. Giannis quickly to the cup. Up fake, swings out. Wes Matthews, another one from deep. Wes Matthews putting the hurting on the LA Lakers, the old-time vet. You know, Hunter, maybe Ryan needs to put in J.R. Smith to match that mojo.
You know, it's looking like it could be team switch time really, really soon here. How about Wes Matthews, though, on both sides of the ball?
Wes Matthews doing the dirty work. Last chance now. It's Giannis inside Middleton. Way too easy. Scoops it in. 3.9 to go. And Cade now up 17 points. Things are
Not
looking dire for Ryan. LeBron to the cup. Banked it in. Will that count? No, it does not. Just after the buzzer. Another tough break for Ryan. The threes falling for Giannis on the other end. The CPU turnovers piling up. And to make matters worse, what could have cut the lead to 15, not counting, lead at 17 for Cade at the half.
Seeing the bench squad here from the LA team with Ryan.
Little bit of auto sub, the fatigue hurting the Lakers. It's Dwight with the ball. We've got a little bit of Waiters Island action, but, you know, Hunter, all throughout the tournament, we've been hyping up the elder statement. I'm excited to see what we get from JR here.
Yeah, I hope he makes an appearance here soon. I believe we see Quinn Cook out there right now. I think I see Dion, but I don't see JR yet.
Doesn't matter who's out there. Cade just keeps on dominating. Now 2.5 to go, leading by 19 points. That massive win over Gabe Chasen no longer looking like a flash in the pan. Some consistency from Cade on the domination front. Up ahead, Wes Matthews again rattles home another shot and kind of pimps it on the walk. How about that stagger and swagger walk from Wes Matthews? CPU Wes Matthews knows that he's got it going on. And, you know, Cade can only feel the same way.
Cade's got the Bucks running really well in transition here.
And only 10 points from Giannis. We saw the first time he played, PG really had all of his points. But now the superstar Giannis only doing a little for the Bucks. It's been a myriad of players going to work, doing it in the fast break, doing it in the half court, and clamping down on the defensive end.
Tough play. When the AI just camps in the paint, there's just nothing you can do about that. That's a tough break.
DiVincenzo to the cup, layup, no good. Rebound, still a chance for Ryan. It would take a lot and really be a miracle comeback, but you never know. AD to the cup, can't get that to fall. Really just a microcosm of what we've seen all night.
Looks like Cade might have gotten away with a hack there too. Oh, man.
And on the other end, turns it into a long-range shot. The buckets just keep on coming. And, you know, Cade, you said before this tournament started that you would be grabbing a cold one after you won. You know, it is only the third quarter, but just about wrapped up as you get another easy look on the other end and lay it in. So we got to ask, which cold one in particular are you grabbing once this game wraps?
I like to go classic, just a classic Bud Light's always good.
Strong choice.
Saving on calories.
Yeah.
Crisp cold finish with a smooth drinkability.
No seltzer? You're not team hard seltzer?
You know, I mess with seltzers, but I think this occasion nice solid just cold brewski.
Not a bad way to go. Missed there. Grab by McGee. Ryan down 23 now. 30 seconds to go. Danny Green quickly up the floor. 3-ball. Perfect release.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really let Cade score again if you wanna mount 20 points in the last 3 minutes. So you know, it's possible, unlikely but possible.
Hey, maybe from a content perspective, Hunter, we can get some changes and roll out a best of 3 where we try and mix things up. As DiVincenzo hammer times on the other end. You know, Hunter, I believe Cade had 57 points in his first round.
Right.
Do you think he eclipses that in the fourth quarter?
I don't know if I see him eclipsing 57 points, but, you know, he might not even need more than 40 points to win this ball game.
Ryan, exasperated. Suffice to say, you will have to go back to the drawing board for any future competitions. What have you learned from being on the other end of this utter domination?
I mean, this is kind of why I quit playing 2K to begin with. But it was in the park instead of in quick game, so
LeBron hammer.
It's just more of the same. It's tough.
Will you be switching up your video game choices for the upcoming semester?
Absolutely.
We talking MLB The Show? We talking COD? We talking Team
Definitely the
Heists on
show.
GTA?
Little Fall Guys, maybe.
Okay. Is there anything new coming out in the near future that you believe will be worth an investment, or at least a better investment than any sort of 2K purchase in-game?
UFC 4.
UFC
Ooh,
4.
I like that choice.
Hunter, I think we might have to have some talks with MSBC about potentially organizing a
Yeah, that could be
UFC tournament. You know what? As Cade hits another 3 to go up 43-20, I would be all in for a WWE tournament. I mean, that is prime entertainment.
Oh, it would be fun stuff.
Unfortunately, that game's made by 2K, so it's poorly made.
So are we gonna see a 2K21 purchase from you, Ryan, or is that out of the question?
It's not out of the question because, unfortunately, I'm still just
A slave.
feel like I gotta buy the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna buy it, not enjoying that I did.
I feel you there, brother.
We'll do our best to try and keep you away from the in-game purchases. I guess we didn't get to mention it earlier, but we are winding down to a close at the MSBC 2K tournament brought to you by HyperX and 76 Captial. So I want to bring up a brief story that I thought I would get to in your first round matchup, Brian. I think you'll appreciate this. Rithik had what I believe was the worst purchase of any of our 2K players as Cade sinks another shot. Rithik purchased a football for my park.
Oh, jeez.
On 2K, during the interview, we were joking about it, and he kind of embarrassingly brought it up. He was not proud, far from his fondest moment, he said, but still,
that might be the worst thing you can buy in park.
Exactly, yeah. Ryan, you and Cade both expressed some disdain over your past 2K purchases, but
yeah,
Rithik
I think I said
prize.
everything I've ever bought in game was a waste.
Yeah.
Exactly. It always ends up coming to
Feeding the
bite you.
2K machine.
Yeah, it's like, these games won't get better if we keep buying in-game purchases, but it's so hard not to, to make
hacked
in-game
from
purchases.
deep.
2K's headquarters are right down the road, and my internet's still bad.
You'll have to have a word with 2K Interactive. I guess,
Yeah,
by
to
playing the
92K.
show, it really does kind of rub it in. A Sony-only game, staying away from the now defunct MLB 2K. A good game in its time. But, yeah, I guess while we have the time, two guys who did make the finals of this 2K tournament and a game that has gotten considerable flack in the past few years for not really changing things up. Do either of you, before we wrap, have a suggestion for where 2K can improve the most in the future?
I mean, I don't know if we have enough time to go over every place that they can fix, but to start, probably bringing back the 3 different parks. Like they had the Ballers, the Rough Riders, and the Flyers. That was pretty cool.
And
Just,
Cade?
I don't know. They got a lot to fix.
Yeah, the fact that if you want to make it a decent My Player, you have to drop $50 just to make him all that.
Yeah, and the My Players, I did it in this game where I just made the most cheese character possible. It's a 6'8" dude who has 99 speed. But it's they got to find a way to get some balance in the game.
Well, as Hunter said earlier, we call that feeding the 2K machine, and Cade Muhlendorf was nothing other than the 2K machine tonight. A dominant end-to-end win, 48-28. Now the MSBC 2K champion, the inaugural champion, a massive feat. And with that, Cade, once again, you'll be picking up from HyperX a Charge Play dual controller charging station for PS4 and a Savage USB flash drive. Just real quick with that flash drive, any thoughts of what you're going to be putting on there?
Can I use games on here? Because I know on my PS4 I'm already out of space because I have a very old PS4 that looks really. I want to install a new one and keep maneuvering everything around.
And with the win as well, really a lot of momentum carrying through for you in this tournament. Do you plan to parlay your success from this tournament into any other 2K events, whether it be grinding harder in my park and trying to level your way up? Or is this kind of the end of your 2K run for the year as we start to see Madden and FIFA come to market?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done for the rest of this year. I don't play Park or Pro-Am, any of that stuff anymore. This will probably send me off. This is a good way of sending off the end of 2K20, though.
Congratulations, Cade.
Congrats.
Yeah, Cade, congrats. Once again, an end-to-end just domination. No other way about it. 48-28 with the Milwaukee Bucks over the Lakers. And Ryan, like you said, probably not much 2K for you either in the near future. But still, we do want to congratulate you on reaching the semifinals. An excellent run. Arguably, rather, I'd say, Hunter, without a doubt, our best game of the tournament in the round before. And you will still be going home with a cloud gaming headset for PS4. So quite the prize. We want to thank you for joining us. Cade, we want to thank you for playing as well. Really just a sight to behold, watching you play on the 2K sticks and just destroy the competition between Gabe Chasen and then Ryan Krause in this round. Just impressive performance, to say the least. Hunter, before we take off, any last words or thoughts for our viewers or questions for our players?
Well, I would just say we clearly got to see the two best 2K players in the tournament face off in the championship, so I think that was special. I think both of these guys put on a great run, and it was fun to watch.
No doubt. We definitely look forward to doing it again. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, HyperX and 76 Captial. They've been excellent, providing some great swag and really two groups that will be.
Do I get a headset?
Ryan, is that your friend tuning in?
It might be. I don't know.
Is Matt McNamara?
Yes,
Is that your friend tuning in? Well,
that was.
gosh,
You'll have
I'm
to
sorry
steal
that
it
he
from-
had.
My bad.
I'm sorry that he had to sit in on this match. Would have been better served watching the last one. But anyways, Matt, thanks for tuning in. Was going to say to the sponsors, two groups that will be at the forefront of sports and sports gaming for the years to come, HyperX and 76 Captial, two excellent organizations. Glad to have them partner with us. Glad to have MSBC partner with us as well. Put this tournament together. Truly a special event to be a part of. So want to thank MSBC for Hunter and our producer, Sievert. Want to give him a huge thank you. Played a massive role behind the scenes, cutting these tapes together. And once again, want to extend a congrats to our champion, Cade Muhlendorf, a big baller to say the least. It feels like you should get a Lonzo Ball jersey as well with how much of a big baller you were throughout this tournament. Anyways, once again, for Hunter Davidson and Sievert Glarum and the MSBC 2K tournament, Adam Rich signing off. Thanks for coming along with us.